Good evening, guys. Sorry for being late, but better late than ever. Late because all of us have different engagements at home even after trading hours, so I had mine in the evening. Anyway, back to business. This is Bank Nifty today's morning, and as you can see, the three levels have been plotted. And we also know that the trend ratio was extremely bearish as of yesterday's close. Now let us see what happened today morning. Today morning, from the first 5-minute bar, Bank Nifty went up and broke the upper level, and it was trading first 15 minutes, it was trading around here. If you see this particular indicator, it is not actually showing you bearish at this point of time. Now your question might be, trend ratio was extremely bearish, then when did it go up? Well, the trend ratio is calculated as per data of yesterday's closing. Obviously we are giving it today morning before market opens. Trend ratio is valid if market gaps down, goes down. It's obviously the bearish trend which is getting continued. But the moment we are above the balance, or we are above this upper level, obviously that trend ratio has no meaning, rather a short covering might take place. So this particular point you can probably buy with a stop loss somewhere based at the morning lows. This is trade 1. Another trade which I spoke about briefly during the tool video was the change of trend indicator. That is, this was red, this is yellow, and here we come into the first blue bar. That is, the trend has totally changed for the day. If you see this particular bar where this particular thing is blue, this bar has a high of, you can see the high low out here, right? So this bar has a high of 36,675, low of 36,550. So the moment we trade and close above the high of this bar, this is where you go into I would say Bank Nifty as a buy. And if I mark the high and lows of this bar, you will see something interesting. This and this. And as you can see, the whole day this particular bar was actually acting as a massive level from where Bank Nifty was taking support, took support here and took support here. So this change of trend bar is extremely interesting, correct? So this was basically the Bank Nifty trade. And if you go to MFI, the way MFI will show you a trade is, let me first delete this. Okay. This was, one sec. What's going on? Ah, right. Somewhere like this. Sorry. Just give me a second. Yeah. So this was basically your MFI trend line continuing from yesterday because market was going down, and here you had the breakout. That also coincided with Bank Nifty trading above the upper level, so this was your trade. The second MFI which you saw was this trend line, and kind of here was your buy. You could have given a stop loss somewhere around here and went up here. So these were the MFI trades on Bank Nifty along with the change of trend. If you come down to Nifty, this is also a very interesting trade because Nifty opened above the balance, and if I use the MFI out here, same thing you will see here also. This was yesterday, and basically this was your breakout. And if you see the trend line out here, obviously, so this breakout, trend line still doesn't break out. This is your breakout out here. This is a much more cleaner breakout. And so you go above the upper band, it took support on the upper level and continuously bounce. You will see something interesting here also. This was your first change of trend bar, correct? Watch the high and low. The high is 17,219, low is 17,210. See here, this place. So your buy is once you close above this 17,219, which happens on this bar. Your close is something like 17,231. So if you buy at this bar, your stop loss will be here. It goes up, comes down. So this was your first trend change bar, comes down, takes support, again goes up. You will also have a MFI breakout trade out here. This particular place, because if you see, almost took place at the same time. So this was your trade. Coming back to the volatility part, this was where Nifty was in a low vol zone. If you see, Nifty never really went anywhere. So the trade could have been selling the 16,800 put, or if you are aggressive, the 17,000 put. That should have given you money. On Bank Nifty, this was a high vol region in the morning, then we went into a low vol region. So when you were getting these buy signals, you could have easily sold 35,900 or even 36,200 puts, because this was quiet. When the volatility started picking up, normal high volatility, and this breakout happened, you were in a high vol region. So here you could have bought calls and got some money. So this was basically the analysis for today. And if you see these indicators, you will understand that from today morning, from say 10:30 on Nifty and like 9:40 on Bank Nifty, there was no shorting. There was continuously on the buy side. So no shorting was allowed. Okay. Another question a few of you asked, the MFI divergence indicator which I shared yesterday, how to put that into TradingView. I understand quite a large number of people are very new to TradingView. So just let's do this very fast. Your normal notepad, open a notepad on your chart. This word wrap is ticked. I will show you why it is important. You copy paste this code, just copy this code initially. Sorry. And paste the code in Notepad. Okay. After you paste the note, this word wrap should be off. What it does is, all the codes are in single lines. This is formatted as per TradingView methods. So Control A, Control C, you copy the whole thing. You go down here, click on indicators. Hold on, not indicators. You just go to this square, that is the Pine editor. You need to select this if you are not here. So you select the Pine indicator, open this. Delete whatever is there on your open window, Control V. It is pasted, click Save. It will ask you for a name, that name is there, and add to chart. You get the indicator as it is. So this is a simple method. Before I finish off, today we have, tomorrow we have the RBI event at 10 o'clock. So I will suggest start trading aggressively after 10:30 and just let time pass before that, because before that there will be a lot of random movements on the index. So it becomes kind of a gamble to trade tomorrow before the RBI event comes into play. And tomorrow is a Wednesday. So if you are an options buyer, remember tomorrow after 12 o'clock there is a very sharp theta decay. So tomorrow, whoever you are, your focus should be more probably on option selling directionally. That is, if you are bullish, sell puts. If you are bearish, sell calls. That should give you more returns. Thank you. We'll see tomorrow after market close if we can do something else. Thank you.